We have been in Seattle all week for Allie's surgery, and thankfully it went really well. But I am returning to Boulder today. However, my flight isn't until the afternoon, and it's a Saturday. That means I have time to do my favorite Parkrun 5K and attempt a new personal best time on this course. The fastest I've run here was 14:52 back in June. I'm coming back from a little knee injury, but I really think I have a great chance at snagging a new best time. We are about to get this thing going. Again, 14:52 is my PB on this course. I don't know if I can do it, to be honest. But I always sandbag a little bit. Yeah, so looking forward to this. A nice little welcome back to Seattle vibe out today. So with that, enjoy the Parkrun.
Oh, my hood's just gonna be off the whole time.
So as you can see, folks, it was a wet one out there today, but it was not super cold out. It was about 50 degrees outside, so I had no tights on and no long sleeves on, and I wasn't feeling cold at all, so that was not an issue out there. It was a little bit windy, I will say for sure, and the rain was coming down, honestly, kind of harder and harder throughout the whole 5K Parkrun. And again, 14:52 is the time to beat. So I really think I have a good chance at doing that. But at the same time, I haven't really worked out too much since having this little knee blip a couple weeks ago. So I feel like I have lost a little bit of that acute fitness. But the goal is to, yes, run 14:52, which is about 4:48 pace per mile. The course itself is super simple, just a mile and a half out and back. So super flat, super simple, just one turnaround, I guess slows you down a little bit, but this is definitely the type of course you want to absolutely get after it on, because it's the best opportunity to run as fast as possible, which is what we are trying to do today. But I will say, I was not feeling good through the first 3.5, 4 minutes of this thing. And I don't know, I thought that coming down from altitude, I would feel a little bit better. Maybe I did lose quite a bit of fitness, but I will hopefully gain it back quickly. But we're getting kind of close to that first mile, and I was honestly getting a little bit concerned.
Nice, got that spit on film.
Big shout out to Will for getting the spit on film, but here we are coming up on mile 1, and it wasn't too slow, but it was only 4:52. But as we continue cranking out this 5K, I want to tell you about today's sponsor. A massive shout out to Bombas for sponsoring today's video. Guys, this is the second month that we are having Bombas sponsor a video, and I absolutely love the brand. Their socks are incredible. I'm actually wearing the yellow socks in this 5K attempt, and you know, they're the best socks out there. I don't know how else to put it. Great for all of my runs, great for just chilling in the house. I also have this awesome pair of slippers that I have from Bombas, and they're super cozy. I just wear them around the house. If you buy a product from Bombas, they will match that and give a free pair of the product you got to a homeless shelter as well. So I feel really good working with this company. One bought, one donated. That's like the best part about the brand in my opinion. And guys, it's holiday season, so it's a perfect gift to get. I know that the sock givers out there, get some Bombas socks or slippers for your family out there. It's such an easy, perfect gift that they are going to enjoy. And again, it's for a great cause. So guys, head to bombas.com/theathletespecial and use code theathletespecial at checkout to get 20% off of your first purchase. And we are right back at it, folks. 6 minutes into this 5K, getting kind of close to the turnaround point, and you know, I actually was starting to heat up and feel better at this point. I honestly feel like that first mile was just a little bit of a shock to the system. I haven't done anything like that in a little while, but I will say during this 5K, I was really trying to focus on my form and lifting my knees and really using my hip flexors and pushing through my heels more and more. And you know, looking back at this footage, I'm excited about it because I feel like my form is starting to look better and better. But here we are coming up on the halfway point. What are we going to be at? It looks like 7:32, so 15:04 pace. We are a little bit off the pace for even 15-minute pace. The last time I did this 5K, I came through in 7:31. So it is a little bit faster on the way back. So hopefully we get a bit of a tailwind and we can pull this thing off and run 14:52. But guys, it's going to be very close. And honestly, I felt like I was just starting to motor more and more throughout the 5K and get my legs under me more and more. And you know, it was painful, but it definitely felt within my wheelhouse to be able to close hard and just crank this thing out. Also, shout out to all the other competitors who came out and did this park run. Shout out to that guy who gave me a thumbs up right there. You are the man. You are awesome. This is what the sport is truly all about. But we are coming up on 2 miles right there, a 4:52 and 9:44 through 2 miles, still off the pace. If I am going to run 14:52, I am going to need to close super fast. So at this point, I was really just like, you know what, I gotta kick early. I'm not as fast as I used to be, especially with this little injury thing, and you know, my leg speed just isn't what it used to be 5-10 years ago. So I kind of have to start my kick far out.
I'm so soaking wet.
So as you heard from Will, he was soaking wet, and obviously so was I, and that's because the rain just continued to pick up more and more throughout this 5K. It's almost comical how that always seems to happen. And you know, comment down below if whenever you do a 5K, something like that happens where the weather turns sour last second when it seems like it's not going to be. But overall, still, I'm not going to act like the weather was awful. My whole thing right here was just trying to focus as much on cadence and keeping my arm swing and my posture good and just running strong and powerful through this last 800-ish that we have left. And when you're pretty deep into a 5K, you almost feel this pain in your stomach. It's like you're getting a cramp, but not really. It's just like it aches. Everything starts to hurt so much in that last half mile.
Windy.
We are really coming down to the wire in this 5K park run, and we only have about 90 seconds left. So I was really looking down at my watch, hoping that I would be further and further along. At this point, a little less than a minute left, just hoping I could get to the line under 14:52, folks. I'm gonna let this video just play out, so hopefully you enjoy the last little bit of this effort.
Will.
I'm soaking.
Guys, I missed it.
Where'd you run?
I think you were like 14:53.
I was. It wasn't that faster. Did you run 14:58?
52.
So in the end, I wasn't able to get the time, guys, but the silver lining is that I got to come home to my happy dog, Georgie. He was so happy to see me, and it means I'm going to have to give that record another attempt the next time I'm in Seattle.